special opening for a special edition of the Real Life Podcast, actually. Did I hit record this time? Last time I forgot to hit record on the video side of our show for like the first 40 minutes.
Like the Evander Kane interview?
I also forgot to hit record on that for the first 90 seconds. I have a tendency. Everyone has weaknesses in their games. Episode 462 brought to you by our friends at South Island Pie Company. And special guest today, Tim and Nils. Yeah. I nailed it, right?
Yeah, right. Yes. Perfect.
I like hearing that, as long as Chalmers, Jay, bagged milk. But our friends from Germany are here. How's it going, boys?
Hola.
That's
How do you say hello in German?
That's
Hello.
Spanish.
Hello. Yeah. Hola is Spanish.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Yeah, Spanish
That's
is
a
also,
joke. It's hola is just hi in every language, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like hello for the most parts, but every little city in Germany has like their own saying.
What kind of like us? Some of us say what's up. Some of us say howdy do.
Yeah. Where do they say what's up on the map? Sorry.
Mundair.
Sure. It's more of a howdy town, I think.
Howdy do. So anyways, the boys are here.
Yes.
They brought us gifts.
Tim joined me on Oilers Nation every day, where we got into like hard-hitting analysis. We were talking about the power play. We were talking about, would you want to face the Stars in round one of the playoffs? That's probably not how real life is going to go. We're going to get into way more nonsense than that. But you guys got in on Monday, right?
Yeah, Monday night we got in late. We started early morning in Germany, and then we did a little 24-hour ride.
You say 24 hours?
Yeah, we had like...
it was like 22, I think.
Yeah. We started at 8 a.m. and we got here at 8 a.m. German time.
That is a slog.
Yeah.
So for context, this is a Oilersnation.de.
Yeah.
So Oilers Nation Germany, nation vacation.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so what's beautiful is Germany is a large country.
Mm-hmm.
So we just say, the Germans are coming, but they're coming from all over Germany. So what they do is they get together as a crew the night before in Frankfurt because they all fly to one spot. So they all got together as a crew, got to have a night together, and then got on their journey here, which is like different because like we just think, we do a nation vacation, we just leave Edmonton, the airport's right there.
Yeah.
They're scattered all over it. And there's some people from, you live in Switzerland.
Yeah, I'm in southwest of Germany, right next to Switzerland, and he's from Berlin.
And then we also have, is there someone from the Netherlands?
Not this time.
Not this time? Okay. So anyways, scattered around.
There's a guy from Rosenheim. Where's everybody from?
Yeah, the guy from
a lot of people to go through.
He actually lives in Austria now.
Okay. Also, just outside from Vienna.
Yeah. We have pretty many people from Bavaria. We have some from Cologne.
Someone from Dresden,
Mannheim.
So how many people made this trip?
We are 22 guys.
Awesome.
22
20
people.
guys and two girls too, yeah.
Nice. And so you get to Edmonton, you go get ready for Oilers Sens, but the morning of, you got to meet Tim Stützle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Well, he was really nice. Like, he's really kind, and he was like staying with us for like a minute or something, but he would have stayed longer if he needed to. And we made a cool picture with him.
Talk about a cool game to go at for you guys, because Stützle gets 2, Draisaitl gets 2. Meet Draisaitl after the game.
Yeah.
Love to see it. What was that like?
That was great. We met Tim, and when we took the picture, and I said like, "Good luck, Tim." And the other guys was like, "Why you say good luck?" It was like, if he score 4 and the other score 6, I don't care. As long as we win,
That is
you can score 8. I don't care as long as the Oilers win. But Tim, he's really really a great guy. You saw it in Ottawa. There were German guys. He's great with the kids there. He's just a great character, and I think we can be proud that the Germans are really great people too in the NHL. You see it everywhere. Detroit, they say Moritz Seider is a great character, so we're pretty proud of everyone who get here.
So I think people would be interested to know, how did that get set up? You guys were obviously on the concourse before pregame skate, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we arrived at the hotel. So we have to go a little bit back. We reached out to Leon's management and to Sean May of the Oilers, and they said we will meet Dry after the morning skate. So when we get here at 1 a.m. on Tuesday,
at our hotel.
Yeah. So Dan hit up Kennedy, and Kennedy was like, "Yeah, practice starts at 9." And we're like, "What?"
So we had like 4 hours of sleep, and then we got up and got to the arena, and then we noticed like everything was like a little bit delayed because of the Junos.
Oh, yeah.
So we missed the Oilers morning skate and only saw the Sens skate, and then we got like a message from John May. We should wait till after the game, then we gonna meet Leon. But we were like it's so surreal. We didn't think like it would be true until it happened, and then he just like walked down there with his like jacket and everything, and said, "Yeah, hey, how are you guys? How long was your flight, and how did you get in?" and everything. So, little small talk, and then he signed all the jerseys.
And where did he tell you where to go that night?
To the Pine. He's like, you need to drink some water, but enjoy the beers at the Pine.
Yeah. He was like,
Leon knows.
you're gonna go to the Pint, right? And we was like, yeah. And when he left and he got down the tunnel, he like screamed a little bit, like mixing some waters here and there, not only beer.
It was super cool. Like I always knew if Leon knew these guys were here, he would come and see them. Like I fucking knew it. And there was just that kind of barrier to try to get to them. They did a great job connecting with the agent. And like I said, Leon found out, obviously signed up, let the people in the Oilers, OEG to kind of organize it. It was kind of funny. Like they're like, oh, you're with the Germans. Okay. Right here. We're in the building to kind of get them to the spot to meet Leon. So it's super cool. But for me, from my perspective, it was just like to see the excitement around because everyone was getting tired, right? Because we're waiting for him to go to the game. These guys are jet lagged. And the minute Leon walked through the tunnel, everyone's like, and like then the smiles and the conversation. For me, the thing I enjoy, just because I'm a Canadian, and Leon speaks such good English, like sometimes you forget he's German.
Yeah.
Just watching these guys banter back and forth in German was so interesting to witness and watch. And just like he signed everything that wanted to be signed. He took photos with everyone that wanted photos. Like it was super cool to see, like, and like goes back to the point, like, fuck, if Leon just knew these guys were here, he would show up for him because, put on and support your country. So super cool for me on the outside to watch this. So that's what I love with these German trips. These guys come full of energy to come to Edmonton, and you get to live Edmonton through their perspective. And it's a lot of energizing things. And I'm going to kind of skip ahead to what you guys did yesterday. And I know you can fill in the details, but they did a very Canadian thing yesterday. They went curling. But it's not just the curling. They also shut down the bar at the curling rink, which makes it even more extremely Canadian. I was shocked. I got a text at like 9 p.m. being like, yeah, the Germans are still at the curling club. I'm like, what the hell? The curling club only opened up for us to do this training session. And they're like, yeah, I'll open up the bar if you guys want some beers. Sure, I'll have some beers. And then Gavin got to show the Shamrock Curling Club, and Gavin, he did all the teaching coach Gavin, and then became bartender Gavin, and just like created a reason for these guys to stay. Like, so just a cool kind of authentic experience that kind of organically happened yesterday. And I'll kind of let you fill the details, but I wanted to add that color because clearly I'm excited about it.
I love drinking at the curling club. It is a top tier drinking spot.
Yeah, that's what Gavin said too. And we we need to experience that. And we was thinking like, where do we go? And then we were like, why do we want to go anywhere when we are here in the perfect spot?
How was the curling?
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
It was great.
Was it most of your guys' first time, obviously?
No, we played last time, so it's the second time for us. And we're like,
oh, yeah. Okay. So the new guys, I mean, it's a balanced sport. Like there's a lot of balance that it takes to throw the rock and then to sweep. And I can imagine there was some yard sales.
You have to really give a shout out to Melina and Melanie, our two girls. They nailed it. They nailed it.
Girls always have better balance than boys.
Wow. And also that guy right there who ruined my game 2 times by placing the last stone exactly into the best spot.
You?
I hate him. Yeah.
I heard you were on one.
I threw a couple shots, but the last shot, we ended up in a tie. I was in a match against these guys. Ended up after 6 ends, a 5-5 tie. The shot that they threw at the end, the double takeout.
Alex, wow.
Oh, I had one on the button just to cement the victory. The double takeout at the end was amazing. But talking about like people's first time, curling and just having footwear on ice. One of the guys had a fall and split his eye open. Oh my God.
Come on.
God.
Yeah.
So did he had to get stitches?
no.
No, it was
Little
like
butterfly band-aid did it the trick?
Yeah. He had to ice it up so it wouldn't swell.
Yeah.
But he's fine. He's fine. He's not dizzy or anything.
It wouldn't be curling.
He's alive and well.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't have a few falls.
But I'm pretty sure I have to sign up to the curling club when I get back home because I had so much fun.
That's so much fun.
What do they call curling tournaments here? Don't they call them
Bonspiel.
Bonspiels.
Yeah, and
Sounds German.
Spiel is a German word for game.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Spiel is more German than it is Canadian.
Yeah,
How big is curling in Germany?
not
it's
big.
small.
Yeah.
Bigger than soccer, I believe, Tyler.
So
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Like, is there
Yep.
how could you find a curling club in any given German city? I don't know these things, Jay. I'm learning.
You won't. Like we have a lot of people from Hanover,
Okay.
And they said
Hungover?
Hangover.
Yeah, I know.
That'll be Sunday.
That'd be Sunday, yeah. And they said they searched. They were here last time, and they said they searched for a curling club, but they didn't find one. So we don't have like a lot of ice sheets in Germany, so that's a big problem for hockey too.
Often in German hockey rinks, especially in junior rinks, you have like the lines drawn up for the hockey games and also the curling circles. Like you use it for both. We actually in Berlin, we had like a big hockey ring with a little, we call it curling bahn. So a little ice where you could curl. And I was 3 years old learning how to skate on the curling bahn. It was a bumpy ride, but yeah, it worked.
Yeah, the little pebble sheet.
Yeah.
So Germans coming here. Like what's been? I know you guys have been here, but some of the new people, I'm sure. What's the chatter? What's the big buzz? Like Thursday night after the game, you guys obviously met Leon, but then you went out and you've been going out quite a bit. And what's the atmosphere like? I mean, on a Thursday night downtown, pretty fun after a game, huh?
Well,
Tuesday
tonight.
Yeah, tonight is Thursday.
Tuesday night. Sorry, Tuesday night they went out after the game against Ottawa. But still, like on a Tuesday night, it was pretty packed. You guys went to the ice house and you said that it was pretty good.
Yeah, we met other German fans that make a road trip here through like Western Canada, and then we had like a lot of to talk about because they like it's a couple and they met playing hockey and they like do all their travel related to hockey. So they had really cool stories to tell.
Yeah, also you really have to give a shout out to like Edmontonians. You guys are really like the greatest people we ever saw. Like as soon as anybody hears we're from Germany or sees us, we're like stars here. You guys treat us so well. Everyone, Gene, Principe.
I was gonna say you guys were on the broadcast on Tuesday. Gene gave you guys a shout out.
It's just so great for us how you guys treat us. It's really, really amazing. Everyone.
We feel like home, although we are like 7,000 kilometers away.
Yeah.
It's kind of in the like Edmontonian, maybe Canadians' natures too. When they find somebody's not from here, to be over hospitable, to go out of their way to make sure that, they go back and they talk about a great time, they want you to remember it. Right. And I think that's like, I know, like I'm like that when I find out somebody's from all of a sudden I want to have a drink with them, maybe their native drink and maybe one of ours. And we just have a good time. And so, yeah, hospitality has always been, I think, important to us.
Yeah, and also the place was packed. The atmosphere was better than last time. But we are from Germany. We're used to chants the whole game and stuff like that. So we still getting used to it, but it was good. It was quite good, yeah.
Yeah, the first time they came here in March of 2020. So you know how that trip ended.
Why? What happened?
It happened. It happened while we were here, and they were here, and having fun. We were worried they might not be able to get home, but it all worked out in the end. And the game that we missed, we ended up having a great night on the town.
Yeah.
But on the point of just the hospitality front, we think it's crazy that a group of Germans want to come to Edmonton, so we want to make sure that you have a really good time and try to create as authentic an experience as we can when you get here. I tell people about this when I sit on the board for our travel authority. I don't know how to explain that in English. And today everyone was coming up to me. So how are the Germans? How are the Germans? How are the Germans? Because they're seeing all the stuff we're pushing out about you. And I'm like, oh, they're doing this. They're doing this. And I told them the curling story last night. And they're just like, oh my God. They're like, it's so funny. Like how like those are the things that happen that like make a trip that like weren't planned or anything like that. And so it's super cool. It's super cool to see. And obviously we love having you and the whole crew here.
So my wife does a morning show on the news here in Edmonton. And last night she asked me, we'd like to have the German guys on the show. I hear they're in town. We'd like to have them on the show. And I said, okay, well, when do you want to do it? Thursday or Friday? She said, well, probably Friday morning. And I said, they're going to the game. Like they're going to be up late. And this is like, we're talking 6 a.m. type of stuff. And I was like, I don't know, man. I don't know if this is going to work out, but yeah. So everybody knows you're here. Everybody's excited about it. Like that's just it. Word spreads. And honestly, it's exciting for people.
Last time in March 2020, we just crossed the street And guys were like, "You're the Germans," and we're like, "Yeah, we want to give you a beer." And we were like, "Well, sure,
Yeah.
I follow you everywhere."
I think someone like bought us 5 pitchers at Studio 99 last time.
Oh, wow.
The best.
Sorry. I remember I was going on a rant and I lost my train of thought and then finished it with Canadian hospitality. When they were first here, before it happened, the first few games, Leon didn't get a point.
Yeah.
We were playing games that were low scoring and the Oilers shouldn't even have won. It was super boring hockey.
They got outshot badly.
So like it was the library that those few nights. So it was very good to like have you come in, have an exciting game, have Leon perform the way he did, and then like actually finally see, the electricity that the building could have versus obviously last.
Well, the prediction for tonight, I mean, Thursday, this weather outside right now, it's giving me spring fever. I don't know about anybody else, but emotions are high, and a Thursday night in Edmonton, people like to start the weekend off a little early. So I imagine tonight's atmosphere, as long as the game is good, and even if the game isn't, I think Edmontonians still will be getting in their cups because, like I said, I mean, I wanted to have a drink this morning at 10 a.m. when the damn sunshine, because we've just been in the dead of winter for so long.
And you did.
And I did not. No, I did not. But here.
I've never known you to be a guy who wants a 10 a.m. drink.
No, never. But I'm not a Bloody Mary guy. I'm not a Caesar guy. So anyways, we talked about hospitality, but the fact is you guys, when you first walked in here, you gave us all stickers, you printed up a bunch of stuff, but you brought something for us to try.
Yeah.
What is all of that over there?
Yeah, it's time for everyone's favorite segment, Eating on the Podcast.
Eating on the podcast. But it's on video.
Into your microphone.
So Tim and I, we talked about why don't we bring some German candy to so you guys can try it, and then we forget and we remembered at the airport.
Yeah, we ran up and down to the duty-free section at the Frankfurt
That's how
airport.
everybody gets gifts. You're not the only ones, man.
Yeah.
When I'm coming home after a boys' trip and I got to get the wife or the kids something, trust me, it's always from the airport.
I got my maple syrup this time early, so
So we paid the price there with the airport. But we thought maybe you like something and we can.
Well, let's go. Let's dig into
Let's
one.
see. What do you got? What do you got? Let's start with package number 1. What is it called?
that's marzipan.
That's marzipan. It's made from almonds.
Yeah,
It's called Niederegger. It's from Lübeck. It's a town up north
yeah.
near Denmark.
It's a really nice city with a lot of bridges and everything, and a river going through the city.
So it's like my wife likes to watch a lot of baking shows. Is this the stuff that they use to like coat cakes?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it. Yeah.
But we have that a lot around Christmas, like for like the advent calendar.
Like it's chocolate coated. It's made from almonds. Yeah, we have it a lot in the Christmas time, and I like it.
See, JR's more of a guy that likes to try out the local cuisine in the places that he goes. Every time I go somewhere, I just try to find chicken fingers and French fries.
Yeah, we have a cook. We have a cook in our group. He works in Switzerland, and he wants to try every food he can get here that he can't get it back home. So that's why we try the poutine at the Oilers game.
Okay, so we're gonna try these things.
Something
Let's see.
chocolatey, looks delicious. That's lovely.
Yeah, it's
That's
fantastic.
really nice.
I've had marzipan before, but this is a little bit. This is a different take.
That's like the biggest brand of marzipan in Germany.
How do you describe the middle of that?
That's marzipan.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's like that's what it is.
How would you describe it? Is what
Yeah,
I
the
like.
look on
Cakey?
Yeah, I
Has
think
a bit
it's
of
like
a
cake pops.
Yeah. That's actually what I was looking for. It's almost like a cake pop. It's good and very dark chocolate.
That's one of my favorite things to eat.
Mhm.
Yeah,
just rules.
especially
Yeah.
in the winter with like a warm cup of tea or
Yeah.
cacao.
Mm.
93 out of 10. Love it.
All right, what's number 2?
So
Marzipan, big hit.
we have like Hanuta.
I was worried about, what the fuck did I text you last night?
Oh.
Doubles out, the salty candy. So I was raising money for a charity here.
Yeah.
And somebody sent me those as a German candy and they were very salty. And I don't know how anybody eats them. So I'm glad I don't see them over there in that pile of snacks you've got.
Yeah,
I was very worried about
I would describe this as a Nutella sandwich with wafers as the bread and Nutella.
This looks very good.
That's
I mean,
what
It is.
So it says on it that it's hazelnuss. Hazelnuss.
Yeah, it's
So I'm guessing that's a hazelnut.
hazelnut. So
And Schneid.
yeah,
So if any nut allergies?
no.
No nut allergies.
because we have a guy with the nut allergy, and I just wanted to give him a bit of my white chip macadamia cookie from Subway yesterday, and
This thing rules.
That's
Yeah,
I
this
love-
thing slapped. This is good.
I love these wafer cookie things. This one's awesome. 93 out of 10.
We didn't know if you have Kinder Duplo over here.
Just Kinder eggs,
Just
Okay.
Kinder
which my kids make me
Okay, then
buy
we
them
missed
all the
out
time.
on one something
Yeah.
because like it's the biggest praline in the world.
Oh, it's so good.
It's like
This reminds me of something we have. They're like the wafer,
Those wafer like.
and they come in like strawberry
Yeah.
or
But like, yeah, but without the business in the middle.
Yeah, this has got like legit chocolate in the middle.
Yeah.
yeah. This is way better than the marzipan, but the marzipan was good. But yeah, this one, the hazelnut.
I would eat
oh
a
my
whole box
God.
of these.
That's good.
Oh, here you go. Here you go. Leave it here, but you can have the rest of
yeah.
it.
And the next one is a yogurt stick.
It's
a
like-
candy bar.
Yeah, it's called yogurette, so it has like a yogurt filling
Yeah,
with a little
strawberry yogurt.
taste, also coated with chocolate. Like
My God, I need a glass of milk.
Yeah, they're very sweet. Yogurette.
We didn't bring any Haribos because I think they are pretty popular
they're
here.
Haribos, like
Yeah.
the gummies?
Yeah, they're from
Oh
Germany.
my God, are they popular?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
I
from,
can't get a
fall
Slurpee
apart.
anymore without
they're
getting
from
a bag.
Bonn because like the name is like after the person and where he comes from, just like IKEA.
So here we got. Oh, another chocolate thing.
Chocolate and strawberry. So
Oh, yeah, that rules.
yeah, so I like my strawberry sweets. I get a Blizzard. I get the strawberry
Strawberry
cheesecake.
cheesecake. Mm,
It's
me
by
too.
far the best one. It's
the best
And
Blizzard.
this.
100%.
Strawberry cheesequake is elite.
This is great.
Oh, this one's good.
Oh, toffees.
I think this one though.
Yeah,
We have
We have
toffees.
those. I'll clear a whole box
Oh,
of
these
those
are the
too.
fucking best. I always have.
Who cares? Let's have one.
Yeah.
Those are the best.
Very popular during Christmas.
93 out of 10. That
we were
last.
saying we need to get these because these are the exemplary German food.
Oh my goodness.
For me, no.
you can.
It's a good thing we didn't get beers before this because
The weird thing is we're eating all these and they're not. So I feel like we're guinea pigs here.
I love it.
I've had a million of them, but I make it 1,000,001.
Yep, I'm in. I love these tefefes or
Is there? I wonder if Leon like misses some of this stuff from home.
has to. How could he not?
No.
It's just like Jamie. He started a whole pie company because he's missing shit from home. You know?
Great plug.
Thank you.
Sounds like Pico. A man who was homesick started a pie company. That's a great story.
I just
Are these-
ordered 2 boxes of pies. Nation promo code Nation20.
Got you 20% off at SouthIslandPico.ca.
The toffees are sticking to teeth right now.
Yeah.
It is tough to toss.
South Island Pie also has committed something to our swag bag, so everyone gets an opportunity to get something to help get some good deals on pies.
Is that
We got to try to get you guys a Don't Air pie.
Oh yeah.
Don't air pie.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. Yeah.
It's
But where is
really-
he from? That he's homesick?
New Zealand.
New Zealand. Oh,
Their meat pie culture is just like so different from ours. So he just started his own.
you're
And
ranking these?
really, really nice.
Yeah, the good thing about tofifis is you can see if you need your teeth checked or everything's still in place. So the next thing we have, normally knoppers, it's like
It's similar to Hanuta.
similar to a Nuta, and there's the jingle of it is like halb 10 in Deutschland Zeit für Knoppers, which is like
Nine, 9:30, you get a
9:30
knoppers as like a breakfast
so
snack.
it's like a breakfast thing. We only have 2, so you have to
tight.
like
We'll break them in half.
split it
Yeah.
up.
Well, these are thick boys.
And those are my favorites.
We've been great on the throws so far.
Chalmers just took a canopper to the face.
Yeah.
Those are my
Baseball, it's tryouts. You know, we're still working on our baseball arms here.
those are my favorites. I love them.
Oh,
This
Can't
one
get
looks like it's
enough
got
of
a lot going on in it.
Yeah.
I'm a little
that's like
scared of this one.
Milk cream, caramel,
go.
nuts.
Okay, you open it.
it's got like a consistency almost of a Mars bar.
Yes.
So it's going to stick to our teeth again?
I love that wafer.
The wafer is so good. 93 out of 10.
Spitting stuff all over your computer.
I love that.
So,
And now we have the Prinzenrolle. Also it's like the snack of the prince, and it's like something my grandma always gave me when I was like visiting her. So it's a lot of memories for a lot of children in Germany, and it's like also like chocolate sandwich kind of.
A lot of chocolate. I think Germans
And
like
it's a little
chocolate. I'm
prince
starting to
on the
learn.
chocolate.
we're big chocolate guys. We also have a company called Milka, which means milk and cacao.
Ooh.
And they are purple
Yeah,
with the purple cow on it.
yeah, and some
That's
people
the-
in Germany think cows are purple because of
Yeah.
milk.
Well,
in the cities, they never saw a cow.
chocolate comes from a purple cow. It's
Yeah, sure. It's like cacao comes from brown cows.
So the knopper or nopper? We pronounce the K or not pronounce the K?
You pronounce it.
We pronounce it knoppers.
Oh wow!
You have to say it with like
You even pronounce
German.
the S at the end.
Knoppers.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
And it's a hard R.
Yeah.
Da habe ich Durst.
All right.
Chocolate cookie thing.
When you were talking about the South Island pies putting something in the swag bag, is that for the birthday party on Saturday?
Which is sold out now.
Sold out.
This one's good too.
Oh, I'm excited.
We're going to have a good time at the Pine Boys.
I can't wait.
When do you guys go home?
Tuesday morning.
Tuesday morning. Oh, so full 7 days.
Yes.
Full 7 days.
4 or 3 games at Rogers, and then the party are your 4 big nights. Yeah.
That's a big week.
We picked out the best, the best thing.
Really strong week to come.
Yeah.
Big reason why because there was a few weekends we were looking at for the party, and it just once we knew you guys were coming, it was a no brainer. It's happening this weekend.
Oh my gosh, he's got more.
Oh my god,
There's more.
Oh, man, oh,
These are so rich.
Is it the last one?
It's the last one, yeah.
Yeah, good.
It hasn't chocolate. So it's no chocolate, it's just
It's a butter cookie.
Ah, butter cookie.
and these are something my grandma would always put on the table for like in Germany we have Frühstück in the morning, like Mittag, and then we have we call it Kaffee, like coffee, where we eat like a piece of cake and drink a coffee.
That's lovely.
Yeah, like at 4.
There's a designated time of day to have cake and coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like tea
Oh
time
my
in
god!
Britain.
I
Like
could
tea
live-
time, yeah.
get
Yeah,
behind
it's
this.
tea time but coffee.
It's like
and
around
cake.
And cake for
Yeah.
it's like around 4 or 5. Big
That's
cake
really
nation.
nice.
Big cake nation.
Yeah.
Some of the it's funny when I went to Germany and landed in Frankfurt. Like I go to get a beer because we have a long layover, and they're like, "Oh, I'll get a beer," and they're like, and I'm sure I've told the story before, but I'll get a Beck's because that's limited selection. Like, oh, okay. Would you like a delicious sausage with that?
Love
And
that.
I'm like, well, if you present it like that, the answer is yes.
Thank you.
So I went to Germany when I was 16 years old to play hockey there. And when I was on that trip, we got to go to the Heineken brewery. There's one in now.
in Amsterdam.
No, it was like not the brewery, but like a faction of the Heineken brewery. And at 16 years old, they served us. What age? When in 1996, I definitely got served in Germany.
Yeah, we can
16.
16.
Beer and wine starts at 16.
Yeah.
And liquor
liquor
is
is
like
at
at 18. But I had my first liquor with like 15.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had my first beer with 14 because my parents like allowed it to.
We
Like
are,
it's
So the legal drinking age for beer and wine is 16.
yeah, and if
yeah.
your parents allow you to, you can like drink it off
Yeah.
before.
Like if they give you a note, you can go to
No,
the
like if
pub.
you're somewhere and like your parents are drinking and they give you like a beer.
Oh, so okay.
You can like
Also-
sign off.
also, we start like partying at 16. You just have something, we call it Mutti-Zettel. So your mother would wrote,
Yeah, you
he's allowed to stay,
past 12 midnight. Yeah,
and you have to have one guy in your friend group, which is 18. So the bouncer will let you through and not kicks you out at midnight.
Oh, so we would party the same way, but not at a bar in a bush somewhere with a backpack.
Yeah, ravine bush party.
Yeah.
I see on Instagram all the time in October, like Oktoberfest, and the big thing that goes viral is the people that serve the beers can carry an amazing amount of them. Have you ever been to a party like that where they do that? Is that like a normal thing, or is that just this one place that's gone viral?
It's
it's a Bavarian thing.
Yeah.
Like in Bavarian, they have the big mugs, and they like it's a standard
Huge
size.
mugs, but they
That's
they like grab 8 with one hand, 8
Yeah.
with another hand, and then somebody piles 8 more on top of those ones.
Yeah, that's 1 liter of beer. Everything.
there also is like a championship there.
Yeah,
Who can carry the most
Yeah.
masses?
Das Boot?
Masses. Yeah.
Have you guys seen the movie? Oh my God, what is it called?
Beer Fest.
Beer
Beer
Fest.
Fest. I went through the whole.
Oh, did you?
No.
You've never seen it? Oh, you gotta see it. The Germans are so good because they know how to turn the boot so that the air goes in.
Yeah.
And then it comes down.
Boot drinking is a big thing.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
like
this,
after soccer games, if you win, you get a boot. Then the whole team drinks from the boot.
I like
That's
that.
like a big thing. And like
That is
I'm
good.
in my city, we had a big wine fest, and like in October instead of Oktoberfest. And there's like
wine.
yeah, and there's like not normal wine. That's like the new wine, like the wine that was made the day before.
Oh,
Like it's really sweet. It's more sweet than normal wine, and like everyone drinks it the whole weekend. And every winner team, all soccer teams from our city have a home game on that day. And then every team that wins or every team that loses, they get a boot and drink new wine.
So here, like curling is synonymous with having some beers here in Edmonton. You know,
What's
going to a hockey game?
synonymous having beers. Yeah.
So what sport in Germany that we might not really know of, or maybe there isn't one, but like is darts? Like what is something that you guys do on the weekends that like you just go and have beers with the boys and you play this sport?
We go to the soccer games.
Yeah,
It's just soccer, right?
that's like it. I'm a big soccer guy. I go to every game from my team, Hertha BSC Berlin, anytime I can when I don't have to work or the Oilers played late, maybe.
But not even watching. I'm talking about like participating in like horseshoes or something. Like
pickleball.
Now pickleball is becoming big in Edmonton, and I know places that are licensed pickleball establishments that you go and you have some drinks with the boys. Like we go golfing with the boys indoors, like to simulators.
Yeah.
Have a bunch of beers. You know, like a social event that you guys can do.
We're like big drinking game people. Like we
Big drinking game. Let's play a drinking game today. What are we doing?
We have a lot of different drinking games. Some are active, some are just with cards or something. And then we like just get around the table on Saturday evening and we just start drinking everything. There's a reason to drink for every little reason in the game. And
You guys are getting me in the mood for a beer now.
They've got to teach us. You got to teach us the most popular one, and we're going to try to keep it going here.
Yeah, maybe there's a game called Bierball or Flunkyball.
yeah,
It's a lot like, do you know Swedish chess, where you throw like a
Viking
wooden
chess.
stick?
Viking chess, I think.
Viking chess, it's called. Yeah,
Finska.
could be.
Yeah.
Bulky.
Is it
Yeah,
the one with the wood? Oh, they got
There's a
wood
ball.
dowels.
There's something in the middle, like
Yeah, so you have
a
like,
shoe in the middle or something.
yeah, you have like 5 guys lined up with a beer, and you put like a water bottle in the middle, and one throws a ball, and if you hit it,
Then you have time to drink until the other teams picks up the
they have to
ball.
run, pick it up, run back, and say stop, and the first team that finishes every beer is the winner.
Yeah, and if you say you have finished your beer, you have to hold it over your head, and if you like don't drink the last bit, you get it on your head and you
Okay,
lose.
this is where you lose me.
before.
This is where you lose me here because
But I think the problem is you can't drink on the street here, so that's like
this is the difference between a German drinking game and a Canadian drinking game. When you are successful at the game, somebody else has to drink. That's like the whole point, is that you make other people drink. But what you're saying is in this game, when you're successful, you get to drink. The reward is
everyone always drinks because the losing team, they have to drink another beer. They have to.
Have you guys ever played beer darts?
Not really.
It's where, two people will sit about 15 feet apart from each other. So 2 people on one side, 2 people on the other side. And in between the 2 people, there'll be a beer can on the ground. And you throw darts at it. And if you hit the can in anywhere on the perimeter of it, the people have to chug it, like shotgun it. But if it goes on the top and you get a topper on the can, both of you have to drink one. And you play to 5. And I'm telling you, if you have to go 2 rounds in that game, it is very difficult.
Yeah, and if you lose, you have to stay and keep drinking.
There's one game that always kills me. It's like a card game, so it's called Busfahren.
Oh yeah, that's really hard.
Riding the bus. Yeah, maybe you know it. You have to guess. At first, I think you have to guess the color. If you're wrong, you have to take a sip.
Yeah.
Next thing you have to guess if it hearts or stuff. And when you're in the bus, you can be there forever.
So we're going to finish this podcast at around 2:30, 2:45. I'm thinking to myself, what's the plans till the game time?
You're gonna meet Mike Stelter.
Oh, you got an appointment, so there's no getting a beer chugging competition.
They're going to meet the Stelters after this.
Oh, very nice. What are you guys doing with them?
So, it's a little longer story. So we try to meet with at least the Oilersnation DE guys like twice a year. And when we met last time, it was the day that Ben was
On
the
the ice.
Scotiabank skater,
Oh, wow.
and he
Wow.
just touched us and how that all played out, and he really
Playoffs.
inspired us and touched us. And so when we knew we were gonna be here, one of our guys reached out to Mike because he wanted to have like one of those bracelets, and then
Silicon wristbands.
Siliconarmband. Dan knows what we're talking about. And then we said we want to raise some money too and give it to the foundation. So we just raised today like $1,000.
Holy cow.
Yeah,
Nice.
That's awesome.
It's the least we can do.
Jesus.
In one
amazing.
day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
We just texted in our group chat like we're gonna be down in the lobby in the hotel, and if anyone gives money, if it's $5, if it's $100, we don't care. We just wanted to give something to the foundation, and yeah, we're gonna
Awesome.
give it to him. At three.
Yeah.
3.
I saw Nils did the big speech about it, informing everyone at the curling club yesterday. So it was super cool, and everyone was super receptive.
Yeah.
And one of the things they did when they got in, like they went to the Oilers store, and a bunch of people bought Stelter jerseys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so super cool to see, just the effect Ben had, right? And just more than just in Edmonton.
Yeah, we just wanted to let the family know that he touched people like 7,000 kilometers away. It was really a big thing in our group too, in our like little community, Oilers community in Germany. So that's like, we feel that's the least we can do.
That's amazing.
That's awesome.
That is very cool. I also was talking to another one of the guys on the trip here, and he's a big Devon Shore fan. And so he went.
Oh, I didn't know Liam was German.
What's that?
I didn't know Liam was German.
Him and Liam should go on a date and
Yes.
have a cheesecake together.
Oh, nice.
So this guy bought a game-used Devon Shore jersey and then reached out to Devon Shore on Instagram, and they are going to be meeting up after the game tonight for an autograph and a picture.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
These guys get more done in 1 week than most people do in a month.
That's what I told him. I'm like, you guys have more access to this city than I ever will.
I think that's pretty cool. I mean, I think it's pretty cool. I think Devin obviously reaching out back to somebody on Instagram and saying, yeah, absolutely. I'll meet you here. This is the time. This is the place. Let's do it.
Yeah, but it's kind of fitting to him, right? He's such a I think locker room guy. I think everyone loves him there. I think Connor loves him too.
Yeah.
And Lars is his name. He paid $400 for a game used jersey, but he also wrote an article why Devon Shore is such an important piece, and why players like Shore are such important guys. You know, up and down the lineup, out of the lineup, press box, minors. It's hard. And if he's here, he always gives everything he has. So I'm super pumped we're going to meet him.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So then who are we going to meet the game after this?
Yeah.
Who do you want? Who do you want? Just let me know.
Yeah, they'll pull the string.
If you don't mind, can you just get them all to come to the Pint after the game? Or sorry, where's the birthday party again?
The pint.
The Pint. Just making sure. Get them all to come to the birthday party afterwards, after the game. That'd be great.
I would like to request Matthias Ekholm, please. Thank you very
Oh,
much.
yeah.
Yeah, Ryan Nugent Hopkins, congratulations on the baby. Now, please autograph my stuff.
All right, we're going to keep this rolling in just a second, but first we're going to step aside for a quick ad. We also have to give some love to our friends at AMA Travel. We make good memories like this on our nation vacations, brought to you by AMA Travel.
This is a vacation brought to you by AMA Travel.
Bingo. This is the kind of stuff they can do for you. So if you're looking to upgrade your summer vacations, you can use them, or just keep your eyes peeled for when we drop another hot nation vacation for next
Like
season.
when we go to Drake in August?
Hey, I am not jumping in as quickly as you are because I'm making sure all my ducks are in a row first.
Bag Milk, producer Aaron, and Tyler. Off season, August, quiet. We're going.
I don't understand why he's not coming to Edmonton.
Well, that I agree with.
I am
It's
mad.
so annoying, this guy.
It is annoying.
You know what's really annoying is that he's going with 21 Savage and that they're probably only going to play that album.
Yep.
And maybe a couple other. Come on, man. This reminds me of like when Kanye came back to Edmonton with Jay-Z and all he did was play songs nobody knew and it drove everybody nuts. And the only ones that he did know that people did know, he did like remixes and you couldn't, it was such a waste of time.
We can fly, leave on the Sunday, concerts Monday, fly back Tuesday for $85.
What are we doing?
What are we
Call
doing?
AMA.
It's getting more and more difficult to say no to you.
Let's
Call
go
AMA.
to Drake and 21
Why don't we
Savage.
turn into a Blue Jays Nation trip?
I'll
No,
make,
it's a Canucks Army trip. We're going for some business
we're
with
going,
quads.
yeah, we're going to fire quads.
Yeah, we're going to fire quads.
That's
doesn't
how we're
know that.
justifying it. We're going to invoice the company for our tickets.
Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
going on AMA Travel right now to look
a travel expense to fire someone.
That's right.
Yep.
Interesting.
Bag Milk, I'll make you a deal.
Go ahead.
You pay for the tickets and I'll use my AMA discount on the hotels. Seems like a fair deal.
I mean,
Well,
not really.
Probably save enough money to pay for the flights at least.
Exactly.
Hold on. Did you do that thing where you get something for free for two people and then so the other person pays for your thing?
He wants me to buy the $500 ticket.
Because
He
in
probably
your
has a-
mind, he's still getting something for free,
Yeah.
but
This is how
now
Tyler
not
works.
anymore.
It's called bartering. This is an old school way of doing business.
Oh,
So
All
we're
right.
going is what we're finding out now. AMA Travel has already laid the foundation for a successful
Well,
trip to Vancouver.
they've already heard this. I know our girl Rosetta there, who sets us up with everything, is probably already doing the inquiries for you.
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Stone.
we could stay at a hotel where my AMA rate gets us there for $269, and there's a white spot attached to it. Doesn't get any better than that.
Come on.
That's a good rate for Toronto, as we know it. Toronto.
Yeah. Too bad we're going to Vancouver.
Yep. Close though.
Fair. I don't know why I assumed Toronto. The 6, I guess.
All right. Well, this might be coming together. We'll see.
Yes, Tyler.
Now I'm also facing the pressure of if this doesn't happen, I'm going to have people like Surveyor Brett on my back.
Well, yeah, because you already canceled the FIA World Cup snowboard championship on me.
Left Bagnell at the altar. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If you leave me for Drake and it's just me and Aaron and we've got one empty seat between us, our friendship might be over, pal.
Don't say stuff like that. It's
Well.
not nice.
Don't back out on me.
Anyways, hockey game tonight. Oilers and Stars. Where are you guys sitting?
105?
205?
205, yeah.
205. So check us out if anyone hears this before the puck drop.
Yeah.
Section 205 is the Oilersnation
Are you going
Germany
too?
section. I'm going, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to. So I'll see you guys there.
Nice.
I'll try to make my way
Womp
over to
womp.
where you are.
Yeah, Tyler sits with the rich folk.
Yeah, Tyler's bougie. You going, Chalmers?
I'm not going. No.
I'm not either.
No.
No,
You know why I'm not going?
I wasn't invited.
Because you have
Because
kids.
I wasn't invited. Yeah. We're going to look at junior high schools tonight. Got an open house at a junior high school for my son.
That sounds great.
Go tonight?
Hillcrest. Yeah, my
So
old
if you see
stomping
Chalmers
grounds.
at the Hillcrest Junior High open house, say hi to him.
Yeah, please do.
Mm-hmm. Where was I going to go with this next?
Oiler game?
Weather game. Who's
Yeah,
starting?
we're-
Is it Stu?
Yeah, it's Stu starting tonight. I was asking Tim about this on Oilers Nation every day, but one of my favorite things about watching Oilers games in person is the perspective you have watching them on the power play. Because sometimes the camera, doesn't quite get everything. Watching them in person and seeing how they move like away from the puck, it's beautiful.
It's great. So you also saw, because we were sitting behind the goal.
Yeah.
The reads Evan Bouchard does. It's not buried yet, but he's getting there.
Tim says it's better than Barry.
Better
Hear
than-
that? Better than Barry. Our boy Boosh.
He's a big Bouchard guy, though.
I don't. Hey, like Bouchard's an Oiler, so I'm here for it. It's just, I don't discount his offensive side of his game. I don't. I get it.
The thing
Just
that
don't like him defensively.
him and Ekholm
Who
are
does?
just so good together. Ekholm's like the Boosh whisperer right now.
How about that neck at home to
That
Bukestad goal?
was
Amazing.
sick.
That's
He
like
is
my
a
favorite
better-
thing ever, yeah.
Yeah, he's a better passer than I expected.
Maybe a better backhand pass than Leon Draisaitl, some might say.
Oh, how dare you?
And the thing is about sports games, you always get a different perspective when you're there because you can watch the things that are not on camera.
Yeah.
Like you can see in soccer games, especially you sometimes only see as part of the field, but the thing that really
They're
is
just
important
normally
is-
standing around
yeah,
when
but
they're not in the camera. That's
Oh,
But
shut up,
sometimes
Charles.
something happens in a completely different thing that you don't see in camera.
Yeah.
And in hockey, that's also so.
Yeah, really, the intensity, it's so high. You didn't experience it in TV like that.
It's so
It's
fast.
so intense, so fast. As a guy that I played myself, it's just unbelievable how fast these guys are.
Yeah, it is crazy in person. Like, it's just such a totally different vibe. And I love that, like you said, the difference between how the crowd kind of would have been at that point last time you guys came versus now. I feel like Oilers fans and the playoff run last year probably helped a little bit, but it feels like the intensity in the building is like kicked up a notch. And I think tonight being a Thursday compared to a Tuesday, it'll be even more alive in there
And
tonight.
It's the
Every
Stars.
game is big, and the Stars is like, this potentially is a first round matchup for us, which I hope it isn't. But it's an interesting game. It'll be good to see how we match up, and I think it'll be
What were the keys to victory from today's show?
Did you put my bet up?
Yeah, we did put your bet up. We talked about how we won our squad bet the other day.
Yeah, that was great.
That was awesome.
Did you join me on the 8.5 though?
No, I did not join you on the 8.5.
I needed, just to set the record straight, we had we had Oilers money line plus Connor 2 points. And then I also went 8.5.
But wasn't that I had that too? Like, wasn't the line like plus 120 or something like that? It was disrespectful.
Oh, no, I got it for, it was right close to plus 200. It was plus 195. I think I got 2.95.
I did not get it that nice.
So they've only scored 8 goals in the game, and Connor only has 1 point. Empty netter to hit the over and get the second point. It was beautiful.
I went heavy on Connor and Leon both to score. So I was sweating that out because I went pretty heavy on it. Empty netter, boom. All of a sudden, night's going well.
I was trying to find the pre-builds. I'm like, I know Stützle and Draisaitl are both going to score, and I couldn't find it. Else I would have smoked that too.
Do you know how? Remember when Nuge missed the net on that open netter like 3 games ago?
Yep.
Connor's the best player in the world for more than one. He put it right in the center.
He also
of the
missed the net
camera
that game though.
on an open net.
Yeah, Connor did. Yeah, they both did.
On that last game, yeah. And he's like, I'm never gonna let this happen again. So he basically is trying to hit the lens of the camera, and he fucking dials it in like from however far he was. I just love that guy, man.
So he's at 56 now, right?
Yep.
So 2 tonight and 2 on Saturday, and we're there.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Or could Leon Draisaitl hit 50 while the Germans are here?
How many you got? Where's he at?
4. So he would need 6. So 2-2-2.
We got 3 more games though.
Give me like a Draisaitl
He's
Hattie
hit-
tonight.
But he's hit 100 points for them, which was great for them.
Oh,
to
yeah.
see. So
Yeah.
now we're going to get the Connor 60 while they're here, which I think is almost, because you're also here for the Monday night game. So I almost feel like it's certain
4 goals in 3 games is a tall task.
for Connor McDavid.
Well, that's a good point. Yeah.
Counterpoint, Connor McDavid.
No.
But they played on the same night as Oilers in Vancouver.
Oh, okay. Tuesday.
They lost 5-2 to the
And they
Canucks.
lost, which is not good for us.
No, you always want the team to start the Western road trip with a win, so they're a little loose for game 2.
Yeah.
How about what's going on in Calgary though? Did you guys see they lost to Arizona the other
Yeah, I
day?
did. I was watching it. It was fun.
God, man, they just they're toast.
I'm actually like,
I actually feel bad.
no,
I
like
don't.
it's
Fuck 'em.
funny because it's the Flames, but also I really wanted another Battle of Alberta this year.
I did too. It
So
was
I'm
fun.
almost like mad at the Flames for
Yeah.
not figuring their shit out. You know?
But the thing is, last year was so good. I think we would be disappointed this time. It was the series was so good.
Oh yeah,
It can't be like
close,
this
yeah.
good every time.
that's a good point.
So
Yeah.
maybe this Flames teams wouldn't make it so good as last time.
Oh no, for sure.
For me, it's business hat on. Sad the Flames are missing. Me personally, fuck them kids.
Missing the playoffs. Them missing the playoffs is like the best thing. And us having a chance to go all the way and them missing the playoffs is like what every Edmontonian dreams about.
Yeah.
As they're being our biggest rivals. I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Feeling bad for this team.
And the Flames missing the playoffs could be like the ripple effect of that one team that always like they miss it, the playoffs barely and they throw over the whole team and they bite themselves in the back.
Well, if the Flames do miss, there's chances are there's going to be some sweet movement down there this summer.
I'm surprised they haven't made a coaching change.
But he just signed a 3-year extension.
Just sign, this is
I
year
know.
1 of a 3-year ticket. I think you got to give them. If it doesn't get better by midway through next season, they'll gas them and bite the year and a half. But
I could see them not renewing Treliving because he has no contract.
no
Correct?
deal. Yeah.
Daryl gets bumped upstairs. New coach comes in. That's my
They
prediction
make
for the
Daryl
summer.
like the. But do you really want that guy and like the old school way of thinking to like be your president of
I
hockey ops?
don't, but that's what I'm guessing. The
We
Flames
have that right now.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. No. Another good counterpoint coming from the other side of the room here.
Yeah,
The cock chairs.
Cuck chairs got
Because they're not. We say that because they're not on camera. They just sit in the corner and watch.
yeah.
With
No,
one
we know.
mic going back and forth.
Yep.
Back and forth. The Ray Allen tweet. Never mind. Look it up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Am I allowed to keep that in?
Yeah. Yes, you can keep it in but people will look it up and it will be very funny to them or it will not be very
I'm
funny
gonna
to
look it
them.
up, Brent.
Yeah, so I thought the Flames did a great job on the Kachuk return.
Yeah.
I think they fleeced the Panthers, but the way it all spelled out was
Well, the thing is they're not playing Huberto to his strengths. Like
No.
I feel like the coach is not using the roster right, and that's what I'm like.
well. They have Lucic on the first line.
What are you guys watching?
Back and forth like a microphone.
Oh God! Now I gotta search this tweet up.
That's not really appropriate.
No.
Also-
Okay, well then.
So, shout out to like Zach Langer. I think he tweeted that Derek Ryan has like the same amount of goals as Jonathan Huber do.
Yes,
Derek Ryan.
That's why Derek
is
Ryan's gonna get a
an
$10
elite
million
fourth liner, man.
that goal he scored last game.
Skipped it.
What are his
Nasty.
goals per 60?
Beauty.
They must be decent.
But specifically at Rogers Place.
He's got the one road goal.
my soccer team made a 3-goal comeback.
Oh, look at you go.
That's why I was on my
I thought
phone
they
all
were
the
down
time.
with like 2 minutes left.
Yeah, and they made a goal in the last minute, and they made it to the penalty shootout and scored all the penalties.
Nice.
Who's our soccer team? Mine and
FC
yours.
Basel in Switzerland.
Okay.
And my friends are in Bratislava celebrating that win right now.
Slovenia.
Yeah, they have 9 p.m. now, so they're gonna go out in the streets and gonna celebrate all night.
That is
That's
awesome.
exciting. So they were down 3-0.
Are they breaking out the Buddha wine?
For sure, yeah. And the champagne. Like we say when we win a championship, we're gonna make a big champagne and then.
So this was the This was the
No,
championship.
that was the first round of playoffs, kind of the international playoffs. It's like the 2 tiers below the Champions League, but it's still like really cool.
And will that be still on when you get home?
Yeah, when we get home, we go to the next round probably. So we hopefully we play West Ham in England.
Exciting.
And then we're gonna go to London with the train.
I just have to tell you, when these guys go away for football games, they have like a little traveling fondue.
Yeah.
Where they do it on a train.
Yeah, in Switzerland, we have the Swiss railway. They always give trains to fans, and there's like almost no rules in there. And
That's how I would like stereotypically think.
Yeah, and then
someone like have a traveling
like
fondue kit.
on
That's
Sunday, my
literally
friends.
If like South Park or something was going to make fun of somebody using a stereotype, it would
Yeah.
it would be a bunch of Germans on a train to England having a fondue. Are we talking chocolate or cheese?
Cheese. Like
Oh, lovely.
we have like a little candle trays for raclette. And then we like do that all train. We have 6 baguettes and 2 kilos of
That's
raclette.
like us having a donair spit,
Yeah.
a portable donair spit, and a pito warmer.
Yeah, and
Love
then
that.
we like do that all the way to the train. Sometimes we
train.
go to the Alps. We have like a 3-hour ride, and then we all the times we do.
It reminds me
fondue.
of the guys at the Jasper pond hockey tournament that we did. JPL, the guy in the back of his truck, had a hot dog, one of those hot dog wheels,
Yeah.
and then a keg of beer.
Yeah,
What else
Just
you
in the
need?
back of his truck,
I didn't see that. So
like-
we're going for a dog and a beer.
like built in, like it was built into the truck. It was not removable.
I can give you some pictures of it. Like there's some really cool stuff people do on that train.
Well, speaking about food and you guys traveling here,
Like smoke cigarettes.
there's 2 food requests. And what are they? What do we need to, where do we need to take you?
I saw some of you guys had poutine for the first time the other day.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, how was it?
It was really good.
Rogers Place poutine.
But I did like it.
I went, so I'll go on a segue here because I'm actually going to sound like an old man yelling at a cloud. So we go to grab, I run into Nils. I'm late to the missing, like those guys won the game. So I get there just before and I run into Nils and he's like, oh, going to get food. I'm like, okay, I'm with you. I'm starving. Go in line and I'm a sheep. I fell into their tricks because they got the menu with the pictures and then they got the text menu to the right. And so I'm only looking at the picture menu and I see a hamburger and a beer combo for $28. And I'm like, holy shit. Okay.
That is
I'm like, I'll get the burger and beer combo. He's like, okay. He's like, do you want fries? I'm like, nah, I don't. I'm like, but like, what else does it come with? It was like, it just comes with fries. And I was like, fuck it. I'll get fries. What I didn't know was that is $5 more for this little thing of fries, even though we made it seem like it came with it. So when all said and done, it was $39
Yeah.
for a burger that was shitty and a beer, which was delicious. I couldn't believe it.
24-ounce beer too.
And 24 ounce. Yeah, it lasts longer. So I couldn't believe it. Because I normally will just get a piece of pizza. Meanwhile, Neil, smart guy, doesn't get fooled by the pretty pictures, looks to the right, hot dog, $8. That's the
And
deal.
it was a pretty delicious hot dog. It was great.
Yeah.
I just have to put some salt in the wound there. I just wanted to let you guys know when I travel with my team in the Bundesliga, one of the biggest sport leagues in the world, I pay like €5 for a beer. It's like $3.50 for a really good sausage. So the prices you pay here, it's disgusting, really.
So I just did the,
550 euros is $8 Canadian.
Yeah.
So yeah. Wow.
And but that's also why we do the fondue on the train, because in Switzerland everything is more pricey
Oh, yeah.
because they have a different currency.
train
Franks.
fondue. I love
But
it.
especially the beer prices.
I can just see
I can picture it.
I can
Just setting up the spread. I love it. Fantastic.
Especially the beer prices you pay. In my mind, just not do them $15, do them
$5.
$9 or $5, so I can drink 9 of them, and I still
That
pay
math
more
works for me.
money after all
Yeah.
because I'm thinking twice. Paying $15 for
It's crazy. You need to make sure you need to find a good pregame spot.
Yeah.
And you need
Yeah.
to put a few in you before the game, and then the game. I find,
maintain.
yeah, game is just to maintain. Like
Honestly, when you're like, if you're being smart, your BPP at the game should just be 1.
BPP beers per period. It's
Yeah.
advanced analytics of beer drinking.
Yeah, and I think at a soccer game in Germany, it's at least 2 per period.
Yeah, it's also,
BPH beers per half. If we're
Beer per
talking
half,
soccer,
yeah.
yeah. It's also the ticket prices. It's
Shit,
just
I gotta
so
go jump on a call.
ridiculous high.
I'm happy you said that into the mic.
We talked to Gavin yesterday about it. Gavin, the curling guy, he used to work in ticketing for the Oilers.
Oh yeah,
So the thing is, the Oilers always, there's at least one oil worker in every commercial they do,
yeah,
but he can't afford the game.
yeah.
Maybe Upper Bowl, but only one in like every 3 months. I pay 15 euros for every game I attend. That's like $20.
Yeah.
It's affordable, and that means the diehards can get into the building.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that's
that means the atmosphere is better.
And there's also like tickets that are cheaper for people who don't have a job. So,
Yeah.
so
Or
they get
students.
the tickets paid by the
Yes.
city council.
wow.
It's gone up a lot. It seems like every year there's a price hike. When I was a kid, it didn't seem like they were ever changing the prices, right?
Yeah.
And just it seems like in the last 10 years, it's just gotten out of control with billion-dollar franchises. Here they're going to add. They're trying to add 2 more NHL franchises. Like
Well, no, that's kind of just
no, but it's a rumor. But it's it's obviously like not going to happen tomorrow. But like to even talk about that at $1 billion a piece,
it's crazy.
it's just ridiculous.
I say move the Flames back to Atlanta.
Yeah,
They play in an outhouse.
it's already failed there twice.
But then they go back and they take the Thrashers' history away from the Jets, who are actually the Coyotes.
It's getting too confusing.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's something like we cannot understand that the club is not tied to its city.
Yeah.
Like for us, it's like
It's all money here.
The
It's all
history,
about money.
the history of a team is always tied to the city. Like my team, Basel, it's everyone in the city loves their team, and it's like Edmonton. That's why we love it here. Our city loves the team, and that's like how it's here in Edmonton. And we could never imagine moving a team somewhere else. That would like break all of our hearts. And
Yeah.
I imagine that's what you felt like when that was like a.
Yeah, when that was,
Topic.
I never even believed it. I just thought that was too crazy that one of the most successful franchises in the past 15 years when this happened.
You're a big Thrashers guy?
No, the Oilers.
When the Oilers-
yeah, right. No, when the Oilers were going through their crap, and I just was like, this can't be happening.
That
This
would
can't
break
even be
so many
impossible.
people's hearts.
It would break everybody. It's like college. It's your teams are more like a college football or a college style of like a feeling towards the team. Where ours, we're like that in Edmonton. But I think a lot of places, it's just about you see NFL franchises, they move just for the money. It's like,
Also,
this is just not working here.
like German, especially football clubs, but hockey clubs too. They're not a franchise. They're a club.
Mm-hmm.
They're
And
owned by the people.
I'm a member of Hertha BSC. So if they want to decide shit, sorry.
No,
okay,
Jake's
it's okay.
dropped F-bombs a ton
That's
of
the
times
hardest thing to not swear as
No,
much
no.
as we do in Germany. But I can vote if I want that to happen as one of the members. And that prevents so much stuff. Also, they try to rise ticket prices. And we are so well connected with every other fans from every other clubs. We just don't attend.
Yeah, they
Like,
protest. They do a protest. If the ticket goes above $20, they
We
protest.
say 20 is plenty. If you want 30, sell them to anyone else. We're not showing up. There's no support. Other people are not coming if there's no support. No choreographies and stuff.
See, but the risk of them leaving is never there. So they don't there's not a lot of leverage where here, number one, I don't think you could get people to protest all at the same time. I just don't think you could get a collective like that.
No.
And even if you could, I mean, it would be pretty crazy, but he could just potentially be like, oh, we're leaving. You don't want to attend. You don't like our prices. We're going to leave. There's other places for it. I know that's a long shot, but that's where that leverage comes in. Your club's not leaving. You're in power, right? We're not in power here.
Yeah.
We have no power.
And I think there's so much more for you guys to achieve here in North America, to be even closer with your club. And there's just so much grief by so many people. It's sad.
Yeah.
Because it could be so much better.
Yeah.
Just like in Germany, you won't find any stadium without a standing section where the ticket is like cheap, where the blue collar guys, the workers, the heart of the city can stand affordable and support their team.
And we got place for everyone, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is cool. I wish we had more stuff like that. Like I wish the Oilers.
So do
had
I.
it.
It's just everything's backed by just, you're right, greed, you know, like it's just, there's no motive.
Yeah, and there's like a lot of people who like put in a lot of time that like no one expects them to.
But I mean, I know, like it was always companies and stuff that would keep their season tickets. And, you know, like you raise the prices, you're always going to find somebody here to pay it when times are good, right? Well, they're getting to a spot now where I even know companies that are like big companies. They're just like, we just don't want to pay this anymore.
Mhm.
This is just not, it's just not smart.
We looked up yesterday with Gavin because we thought about we going to the Oil Kings game on Friday.
Yeah.
We thought about maybe getting a suite,
A box, yeah.
a box, yeah. And it was like $1,000 or $1,100.
Yeah.
Then I said to Gavin, just for fun, look up what a box would cost for the Oilers games.
Oof,
It's $11,000.
that's crazy.
And you have 15 people without services, so no beer included.
Yeah, no
food
no
included.
food or booze included. Wow, that's
Who pays $11,000 for box?
that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
All right.
Can I ask you a question, Chalmers, about hockey before we go?
I'd love you to.
What'd you make of the Binnington Fleury non-scrap?
So, okay, Binnington. First of all, when I saw that, that guy's a little bit of a hothead. I'm not sure what he was getting so mad for. He's
Hothead,
the one.
loser, both applicable.
Both
Yep.
good adjectives, but he created that contact by sliding out of the crease. He created that contact. Dude was just coming through. Not a very hard, just kind of tripped on him. Not a big deal. To come flying in with your blocker like that.
He got suspended 2 games, by the way.
Okay, good. Now, Fleury, awesome job. No hesitation, mask off. He's skating down.
There's a, before you go, when we wrap, you got to look at the clip because now the audio, like transcribed audio from Fleury has come out. The Minnesota Wild just tweeted it. It's hilarious.
So what he's saying?
Yeah.
On the ice.
Yep.
So why did those linesmen
That's why I want to know, why
prevent
did
them?
they,
That's, I don't think that's their job.
the place
at
would have
that
gone
point?
crazy. They would have gone bananas in there.
Place has gone crazy. And Fleury's been in a fight before, hasn't he?
I think so.
He seems like a gamer. I loved it. When I was thinking about the whole time I'm watching the clip, I'm like, who's the other goalie? Who's the other goalie? Who's coming down? Who's coming down? Because I forget.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden I see it's him with his helmet off and I'm just like, yes, this could be so good. And those refs just played defense on a good time. That sucked.
And they ejected Binnington anyway.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what I was thinking too. I was like, man, if you're tossing the guy, let him go. Let him get his ass kicked.
Let him go.
And that would be like the fight of the century because Fleury is that great, good guy. And Binnington is lately, especially, that, let's say, bad guy.
Yeah, he's just
He's an
not
asshole.
He's a loser.
He's kind of a loser. That was
first-
kind of a loser child move there.
When he was hyping up the crowd, even though and then what's his name scored, and then he mocked him by hyping the crowd up. I love that shit.
So good.
I love it.
The first thing I said to Tim is, I'm feeling bad for Dan for hockey fights because that would.
Yeah, that
Oh,
would
that would
have
have blown up the website last night.
Yeah.
Dan could have retired off that fight.
Well, there was a goalie fight that you guys posted like a week ago or whatever.
In the AHL, yeah.
Yeah, and you know what I have to say about that one is, what a hell of a jab on the one guy. He was keeping.
That's an Oilers prospect. Ryan Fanti, yeah. He's
Man alive. He can be on my team anytime. That dude was keeping the other guy at bay with a couple left jabs and then got him in tight and gave him some rights. Ooh, he's a tough guy.
They sent him out of Minnesota Duluth, I think. In the summer. Yeah, it's an
College boy.
NCAA free agent. Yeah.
I love it. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna wrap this bad boy up. Gents, you enjoy the game tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll maybe see you at the game. I will definitely see you Saturday for the party. That's gonna be a good time.
We can't wait. We
We're
can't wait.
excited for the
Well,
party.
thanks for the treats. Yeah, I saw you go back to the well over there, and you know what?
Yeah,
The sign of your favorite one is that you went back to it for seconds. Which one did you go for?
So my rankings, number 1, where's the rat? There's this one, the Knoppers.
the Mars knockoff.
Knoppers is one. I love that wafer in the middle. That is elite.
Lovely.
Number 2, I'm going to go with
hazelnut cookie?
The Hanuta. Hanuta gets my number 2. Number 3 is the
Strawberry.
Yogurette. That one was very good. And then 4 will be the marzipan.
Yeah.
And there was a couple, the toffee. I love those. So I should have had that higher. in my
OLI.
rankings. But out of the 4 sitting in front of me, that's how I rank them.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. Gents, we'll have a good time on Saturday. To everyone coming to the party.
Guys, it was a pleasure
Make sure you
meeting
come
ya.
say hello to the Germans when you stop in as well. And we'll chat with you guys then. Thanks for hopping on.
Thanks for having us.